the drift of electrons. You are going to study. Next one is the drift of electrons. It is nothing but the phenomenon in which electrons drift with an average drift velocity opposite to the direction of electric field. Such phenomena we call it as drift of electrons. Okay, drift of electrons. So what is drift velocity? We mentioned here drift velocity, right? Drift velocity. What is drift velocity? It is nothing but the average velocity gained. The average velocity gained. The average velocity gained by free electrons. The average velocity gained by the free electrons of a conductor is called drift velocity, and it will be always in the direction opposite to electric field. In the direction opposite to electric field. Opposite to the direction of electric field. Okay. It is denoted by the letter V and the subscript D. V is equal to minus E tau divided by M into E bar. Okay. Where this negative sign indicates that electrons drift in the direction opposite to the electric field. Okay, that is why we are using here the negative sign. And this drift velocity very depends on the electric field. It depends on electric field. And the second factor it depends is the relaxation time. These are the two factors on which drift velocity depends. First one is the electric field and the second one is relaxation time. So now we have to study what is relaxation time. And also we have to study the mobility of free electrons. So what is relaxation time? It is nothing but the average time elapsed between two successive collisions of an electron with fixed atoms or ions. Fixed atoms or ions in a conductor. That is how you define the relaxation time. Okay, it is of the order of this relaxation time is 10 raised to minus 4 meter per second. Okay, and always this relaxation time, the relaxation time, relaxation time increases with the decrease in temperature, with decrease in the temperature, with the decrease in the temperature, with the decrease in the temperature. Okay, this is how you define the relaxation time. The average velocity, average time elapsed between two successive collisions of an electron with fixed atoms or ions in a conductor, that is called as a relaxation time. So this relaxation time is of the order 10 raised to minus 4 meter per second, and it always increases with a decrease in temperature. Another factor we are going to study here is the mobility of free electrons. Mobility of free electrons. Free electrons. Okay. What is mobility of the free electrons? It is nothing but the magnitude of drift, the magnitude of drift velocity, drift velocity per unit electric field, per unit electric field. Okay, this is how you define the mobility of free electrons. Mathematically we can represent it as mu is equal to E tau divided by m, where tau is the relaxation time, E is charge on the electron, and m is the mass of the electron. This is a mathematical form of mobility of free electrons. These two will be asked for the definition of relaxation time and how do you define the mobility of free electron. Okay. Yes, next we are going to derive the expression for conductivity of the material. So let us consider again a conductor. Let L be the length of the conductor, L be the length of conductor, L be the length of the conductor, and A be the area of cross section, area of cross section, area of cross section. V D be the drift velocity of free electrons, drift velocity of free electrons, and V be the potential difference between the two ends of the conductor. Okay, the electric current through a conductor is, electric current through a conductor is given by I is equal to N E A V subscript D. Okay, take this as equation number 1, where N is nothing but the number of electrons per unit volume and E is the charge of free electron. But we know that the drift velocity Vd is given as E tau divided by m. Okay, now you have to substitute this Vd value in equation number 1. You substitute, equation number 1 becomes, equation 1 becomes I is equal to N E A. Vd is nothing but E tau divided by m, that is N E square E into E square E A tau divided by m, that is equal to I. Right? This can be rearranged as I divided by A is equal to N E square E into tau divided by m, where this I by A is nothing but the J value, I is nothing but I by A is nothing but J. J is equal to n e square e tau divided by m. Also we know that J is equal to sigma into E. The value of J is equal to sigma into E. We have previously derived this relation. Now substitute this J is equal to sigma E here. You will get sigma E is equal to n e square e tau divided by m, where E and E gets cancelled, remaining is sigma is equal to n e square tau divided by m. Okay, sigma is equal to n e square tau divided by m. This is the expression for electrical conductivity. Electrical conductivity. Again, this question will be asked for 5 marks. You have to derive the expression using the diagrammatic representation. Diagram is compulsory. It carries 1 mark, and remaining all the steps will be carrying 4 marks. Okay, this derivation is very important as per the view of examination.